I'm on camera again. Does my hair look good? It's kind of messy. When have I ever fucking cared how I look on video? Anyway, here's what I want to discuss and why I'm actually on camera here in this video. This piece of shit, this thing that comes with iOS devices like iPhones and such. I think it only comes with iPhones. I'm not entirely sure because Apple kind of sort of did away with the headphone jack a few years ago, which a lot of people loved. Anyway, I hate this thing. I hate this thing so much. Usually, I don't really mind it. I kind of sort of got used to headphone jackless phones a year ago because I was kind of sort of forced to get an iPhone 8 because my iPhone 6 that I used from 2014 all the way to until it died in 2018, that had a headphone jack, and of course the iPhone 8 doesn't have a headphone jack, so I kind of sort of had to get used to using this fucking adapter, where you could plug your headphones in and charge at the same time. Isn't that fucking ridiculous? Anyway, the reason I'm ranting on this, I wouldn't be making a video on this if I wasn't having these really weird issues with this thing. I don't know if any of you could relate. I don't even know if anyone watching this video actually uses this, but I do, because the headphones I use, you know, kind of sort of go into this, and it wouldn't go into this because this thing doesn't have a headphone jack because Apple wanted to do away with it because they wanted skinnier phones anyway. The reason I'm ranting on this is because this thing is starting to crap out, and it's really pissing me off. Okay, I have this weird issue where where I listen to music and sometimes the fucking music would rewind by itself or fast forward by itself or completely skip a song by itself or go back to the previous song by itself. And at first I was like, I've had this problem before. I think the first time I encountered this problem was sometime late last year. At first I thought my headphones were fucked, and I remember being angry because at the time I just recently bought a new pair of headphones, and I was like, "Are you serious? Did I really get a bad pair of headphones? Did I really spend money on a bad pair of headphones?" But no, I quickly figured out because when I got home I had to charge my phone and I used this adapter. It was perfectly fine. It's this thing that's causing the problems, and I guess eventually these things go bad and they start glitching out and going haywire, and it does what I described: skip songs by itself, fast forward songs by itself, or go back to a previous song by itself, or rewind by itself. It's fucking annoying. Every time, damn near every time I put my phone in my pocket, I guess the thing moves in a way it doesn't like, and then the song just completely either skips or fast forwards or does anything else that I described, and I hate it so goddamn much. It is so damn annoying. Holy shit. And I'm probably gonna buy a new one of these soon. Hopefully. I don't know. I've been having this problem for a few weeks, and it's just really been annoying the hell out of me. And I'm sure if any of you encounter these problems with this thing, it annoys the hell out of you too. And, this wouldn't be a problem if, Apple wasn't so fucking stupid and didn't want to, sacrifice a thing that most people used. I saw a lot of people use headphone jacks back when iPhones had headphone jacks, I should say. It's not like they were this obsolete thing that people were not using anymore. Yeah, I still have some leftover anger from when Apple killed off the headphone jack from back in 2016. I mean, you know, in that aspect, I do kind of miss my old iPhone 6, and I really shouldn't miss my old iPhone 6, which I still actually have it. It's somewhere in here. I don't think I want to... Oh, wait, no. Here it is. Alright. This had it... see this thing? This thing, I used it all the time. I loved this thing, and I really wish Apple didn't do away with it, and I really shouldn't miss my iPhone 6 because it was an older phone, and obviously the iPhone 8 is better than the iPhone 6 in many regards, but I still miss the iPhone 6 because it had this thing. It had this thing that I really loved using a lot and was convenient, and now my iPhone is obviously less convenient because I can't fucking charge and listen at the same time unless I use a fucking adapter to do it. And I know some people might say, "Well, go wireless then." I don't really like wireless headphones, okay? I have Beats, which I have right here. These things came with a little discount deal that I had with my Mac. If there was this offer during the summer that if you're a college student, you get about a $200 discount on your MacBook, and you get free Beats. And it's cool. I like using Beats sometimes, but the problem is it cancels out all the noise around me, and I don't like that. I only use it when I'm alone, or if it's just me and my grandma here, and obviously she doesn't really need me for much, and she doesn't call me all too much. But if my whole family is here, then I don't use the thing because someone might need me for something, and then I can't fucking hear them calling me because I'm wearing these, and it cancels out all the noise around me. I don't know how people could go outside wearing these things, honestly. I'm sure there have been plenty of people who have been fucking run over because they were wearing one of these things and they couldn't hear shit around them. But yeah, that's how I use my Beats, when either I'm alone or it's just me and my grandma and she's like sleeping or whatever. So yeah, that's my frustration with this piece of shit dongle thing. And again, this wouldn't be a problem if Apple just didn't do away with the headphone jack, but obviously that's an old problem now. Obviously the headphone jack is more than likely going to continue to be gone for forever, basically, and other phone brands are following suit because it's like monkey see monkey do. If Apple does something, everyone else has to do something regardless of how retarded it may be. They have to copy Apple because it's Apple. Obviously, even if Apple does something really shitty and something that a lot of people don't like, we gotta copy them because reasons. Anyway, yeah. I just wanted to vent frustration here, and also I guess I could show you my annoyance with it. And also, here's something else I didn't mention. Most of the times when I would plug these things in, if I start playing music and stuff, Siri would go off like, I don't know, a bajillion times. I think at most it went off like 6 times. And also, here's another thing that really pisses me off. I can't use the headphones. I can't skip songs using these. I can't pause songs using these. I can't use the volume using this thing because for whatever reason, after the thing bugs out, you can't use the little remote control on here anymore. I don't get it, honestly. Like, Apple, fuck you. Fuck you for getting rid of the headphone jack, because again, this is a fucking annoying issue that I really hate. And see, Siri went off because I just plugged this thing in and it goes off by itself. And it can do this up to like 6 times, and I just hate it so much. I'm going to get a new headphone dongle thingy soon. Again, this is something that that shouldn't be a problem because Apple really should have kept the headphone jack, but here we are. Here we are. Fuck you, Apple. You really piss me off sometimes. I still love you. Of course, I'm still a quote-unquote iSheep. I have an iPhone. I just recently got this MacBook Pro that thankfully has a headphone jack right here. You can't see me pointing to it, but it's on the side. I can't wait to see Apple do away with the headphone jack on the MacBooks soon, because I'm sure they're going to do that eventually. Anyway, yeah. Apple is annoying, but I still buy their products anyway. What does that really say about me? That's all I have to say. Bye-bye.